Hey, what up, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty, here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Happy Sunday to you. Sit back, relax, and enjoy episode number 291. Today, we've got all sorts going on, and it will be the beginning, really, of the content that is for the Footies promo. If you do enjoy, do me a small favour, hit that thumbs up button. I'd absolutely love to see 1,000 to 2,000 likes. So thank you in advance for all of you that are still supporting the series. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. This squad, by the way, is something that I've whipped up in favour of using in what we're going to do at the very start of the episode, which is quickly get 6 wins in the FUT Champs playoffs, so that I could, if I wanted to, play the weekend league. I don't know how pointless or worth it the weekend league's going to be going forwards. We shall see. But I don't think red picks are a thing anymore, are they? Everything's just either tots or shapeshifters. So who knows? But we'll cross that bridge a little bit later on. We might as well qualify, though, right? So this starts just before Footies came out, and we will end with Footies being well and truly out, and I've got all sorts of packs to open for you today. I have saved up like the few daily logins that I've got, and like I think I get some stuff from playing and winning 5 games of FUT Champs playoffs and stuff. So I'll actually have quite a decent amount of packs and player picks for the Footies promo. So we're going to start off by, again, getting something that we can open a little bit later on, which is this 85x7. Going to go ahead and stick a couple of duplicates into that, and we should be all good. And then it's really time to get stuck into my FUT Champs playoffs. And like I showed you, the squad we're using is the one that was at the start of that episode there. Gonna go with Mbappe and Kane up front in the 4-2-2, with Eusebio out wide and Sterling out wide. Now, I think Eusebio might be more of a straight up striker, but we're going to give him a go, see how it performs. And there's a lot of chopping and changing of this squad throughout the matches. So like, I'm moving players around and substituting players left, right and centre at half-time, because we've got genuinely so many like players in the club now that I haven't used and want to use. So yeah, it's a little bit nuts. This is actually my very first online game back on FIFA for a couple of weeks. And I felt pretty rusty. At halftime, I was 2-2 against this guy, so it was good that I'd actually scored a couple goals, but I was definitely leaking in the defensive areas. In the second half, I felt a little bit better, tried to get my passing game going again, and we're able to go 3-2 up. And then Tony Rudiger, he is just a bit of a beast. I actually brought him on to play sort of wide, and then I was playing Eusebio up top with Mbappe. I was doing all sorts, man. I was just literally seeing what would work best. And after a few goals in the second half, we get our first rage quit. Our first game back, rage quit from the opponent. Things you absolutely love to see. So we're on the board. We've got a win. I thought maybe it was going to be a few hours until I got my first win, but hey, you can never know what you're going to come up against in the playoffs, do you? You could always match up against people that aren't quite so high up in the divisions as you are, or you could match an absolute elite division beast. So I'm 1-0 up here in game number 2. Mbappe's just going to slot that one home. He feels pretty good, by the way. I mean, as you can imagine, Tots Mbappe feels pretty good. I mean, yeah, that's kind of self-explanatory, I'm pretty sure, but he seems like quite a nice player. I think I'm going to enjoy him. This is a nice team to come up against. Well, I mean, it's a nice squad. It's not the greatest team to come up against. You kind of want to come up against bronze teams and gold teams, really, and that'll be an easy win. But he had a nice squad, is what I'm trying to say. And he scored with Timo Werner, the 96 version, so he must have upgraded himself, Werner the Burner. But a great ball in from Eusebio. And, of course, Harry Kane he's an absolute finisher on this game. He really is. Now, he might not feel as great compared to some of the level up players or shapeshifters or whatever we've had since Team of the Season, but he's still pretty monstrous. I think he's probably still up there as one of the better ones on the game. So 4-1 up. in this game right here, I think this is actually like game 4 because I won the first 2, then I lost, but I've got so much stuff to show you that I just cut out all of the losses in these ones. So what you're just going to see is my victories, and we're going to win this one like 6-1. Yeah, I mean, like that. Just a weird goal. Like, how is that not getting defended? I have no idea, but we'll take it all day long. So there's 3 wins in the first 4 games, so I was pretty confident that we were going to at least get the 4th win at some point and qualify for the weekend league. And like one of the next games we go into is this one right here against like a guy that's obviously clearly just started out an account or whatever. He wasn't like the worst player in the world. He just had a way worse team compared to me. And we scored like a ridiculous goal to start things off. Easy finish there. You know, against like gold defenders and stuff, obviously we're going to be reigning supreme, aren't we? But he did manage to get a goal. He's linking up with his little lone R9 and that level up Raul Jimenez, who we have the better version of course. We unlocked him the other day, but a 3-1 goal there. Mbappe just tucking it away, and then some lovely dribbling from Eusebio, knocks it into Harry Kane, knocks it into Sterling, who so far for me has been taking the dodgiest of first touches. That was one of his few decent first touches, I have to say. Not too happy about the fact that we've just spent 25 games unlocking that Sterling, and I'm not loving him. So that's a little bit of a worry. But yeah, anyway. So I don't know if I might have lost a couple since this next one. I actually can't remember. But this guy got a red card, paused it. I thought, oh, he's going to quit. But actually, he just changed his squad. I scored a lovely free kick with the 96 rated Chananoglu. And then obviously we can chip the goalie there with Kylian Mbappe, who, wait, did I see on Twitter the other day that Mbappe is going to get offered €1 billion or £1 billion or whatever it may be to stay at PSG for like 5 or 10 years. If so, that's absolutely crazy. Absolutely nutty. But yeah, he's got to be one of the best talents in the world, I guess, right? They obviously quite rate him. So I'm 1-0 up in this one. Make that 2-0 as we score a header with, I think it was Marquinhos. And that gets me a rage quit. So that is that 5 wins now? It might be 5. It might be 6. I can't remember. Oh, that was the 6th win. And I had 1 game to go, so I'd lost 3 proper games. And then, of course, I could have just ended the playoffs, but I thought, hey, why not be a little bit nice? It is the end of July. Why not give the old victory away to my opponent just to make their life ever so slightly easier? And I'm hoping if I do play Weekend League that people are feeling the same way and generous and kind. Hopefully that gives me a tiny bit of good karma. That's the intention anyway. So with that, yeah, we unlocked this one's to watch Lewandowski, of which is part of the weekly objectives. Got to play with him, use him in some squad battles games, or I think any foot game mode actually. So you might see him a little bit during this week for people trying to get objectives done for some XP to level their way up towards that Vinicius Junior. But yeah, I mean, it feels weird that I'm going to use that one when I've literally got a red 97 rated version of the player. Didn't like Kalulu. Didn't love Sterling. Thought Theo Hernandez, for someone with 99 pace, wasn't keeping up with wingers, which was odd. So he's going to come out. And then this is the team that I've put together that I think I'm probably going to go into my first batch of games of the Weekend League with. It looks like a pretty special team, like lots of very good players, lots of upgraded level up players, of course. We did go out and buy Kobel in goal, but a front four of Atal and Berardi as cams, and then Eusebio and Mbappe up top. I think it could be quite fun. Obviously, we'll have super subs on the bench that we could bring Eusebio off or whoever it is, but quite a nice squad. I think it might be a decent one to use. So then we go ahead and I think there was a time before 6 p.m. on Friday where I opened a few packs, because if I opened just a few of like the ones which give me like 10 gold players or something, if I opened up them ones and saved the 85 times 3s and all of that sort of stuff that I've got, I would have some spare really low rated golds before 6 p.m. on Friday that I could make some player picks that we could then open at 6 p.m. on Friday, which is what we're going to get to in literally just a moment. So I was crafting away, opening a couple of these rubbish packs and then crafting up some player picks for for Footies. And I mean, I actually ended up getting a tradable level up Darwin Núñez, who had been absolutely crashing in price. I don't know if people realise. Wait, I'm going to check real quick actually right now. Darwin Núñez. Because I know what I sold him for, which is... Has he gone up in price? Yeah, he has gone up in price. Damn it, Tom. He's still got a week left of people trying to upgrade him if they want to. He was down to 163. I sold him for that. He's now currently 203 and rising. So, yeah, I've made an error there. But at the end of the day, we've just profited quite well from the Foot Champs playoffs. Haven't had an expensive over 100k tradable player in quite a while. So I was happy with that. And then my tradable tots pack gives me an 88 rated moments, which for some reason don't seem to be popping up in any requirements anymore. I was hoping that maybe they would, but no. Tots players are staying fairly expensive, and then Tots moments players are looking pretty trash. So this is the final part before we get to the 6 p.m. Friday night Footies content. As you can see, the final player pick I made right here. I'd opened up my Prime Gaming pack as well. So we had 10 player picks overall. The final 2 would be the ones from the Prime Gaming pack. So we got 8 81 plus, 1 of 3s, and then 2 82 plus, 1 of 4s. So let's go through them right now. So Footies is officially out. And there is obviously a huge batch of special cards out. When I've been talking the last couple of days about, like, I wonder if we'll have special cards out or whether there'll be like a team of Footies or whether Footies are always all SBCs. And it seems like we've gone down a slightly different route this year where there is a team of them out in packs. And of course, then we're going to get the SBCs and objectives as well. It's a small team that's out. Obviously, we've got the likes of CR7 and stuff like that. Like, they look insane. They really do. And I'm sure a lot of them are quite expensive. But it's weird because Footies is normally like a voting system, isn't it? You get like 2 low-end cards on a specific day, and then whoever is picked the most out of that, the next day gets the upgraded card, and then you vote again. But this year, it's sort of like there's a team out, and it doesn't seem to have any voting stuff. And it might be more centralized around packs and the store and stuff. Who knows? There's obviously a lot of time in this promo, and I'm sure it's subject to change, subject to if people are playing a lot or engaging with it and stuff like that. But yeah, we can now get on to some fun packs that I've managed to save up. We've got about, I don't know how many I open here. I don't think I open absolutely all of them. I'm going to save a couple of them for the start of tomorrow's video. But our first special card there is, oh no, we got a Alex Pato a moment ago. We got ourselves a Centurions Iago Aspas. So getting Aspas and Pato, it made me think, oh god, they've put some really low-end cards that are special out here. We are going to be having duplicates of those for days going forwards. Another Centurions, and I was like, just don't give me the same guy again. This time it's going to be a Bastoni. So there's like 85 and 86 rated special cards out. But then I think, obviously, there's the crazy high-rated Footies that are in packs with the CR7 and stuff. And then also, I believe, all of the Team of the Year icons are out. I think so. Ronaldinho and Hullet might be more attainable. And, hey, we can only cross our fingers and hope that we get something like that in a random pack here, there, and everywhere. But, yeah, as you can see, Sissoko Rule Breakers, I think it was. And then another Centurion. This time around, we get some sort of Champions League cards. And it turns out to be a 91 rated Aubameyang, which is not too bad at all, actually. It's good fodder. And, I mean, I don't think he gets in the squad or anything. And, of course, there is an SBC for Aubameyang out with an even better version. But 3 special cards in that one. Wan-Bissaka and some other card design that I can't really remember out of... Was it out of position or something? I actually can't remember. It's nuts. A Smith Rowe, Rule Breakers. He was quite a desirable card for a small amount of time on the game, of course. Now we get Quagliarella. All right. It's just fodder, isn't it? So I'm sure we're going to run into lots of these players. All out of position. That was the card design. We get him again, Traore, and that's where I'm going to end today because I didn't know what to put him into. I'll start tomorrow's episode off with me putting him into an SBC, and then we've got just a couple packs left after that, including that like 85 by 7 coming up shortly. So yeah, looking forward to opening the rest of the packs and hopefully getting some more and stuff over the next few days. We could do that by playing some weekend league with this squad right here. I guess we'll look into that. Hope you all have a lovely day. Take it easy. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And, well, hit me with a thumbs up first, more importantly. And subscribe and follow me on social media. That's the more important thing. All right? And then have a good day. Wait, no. Have a good day first. I'm rambling. Take it easy. I'll see you tomorrow. Look forward to seeing you then. Peace.